Ah, road salt. That's it, folks. The gritters are out. Ha 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 ha. That's the start of it. Oh well. Tuck away your shiny bikes. Bring out your old bikes and your rat bikes and your WarHorse. The road salt is on the road. Good morning. I'm starting my film early now because of that. Didn't expect that. It's 7 degrees just now, maybe 6 degrees. But it doesn't feel that kind of nippy, frosty weather. So I'm still commuting, as I've only had to miss one day with the weather so far. Well, risk. I wasn't going to risk getting soaked, you know what I mean, to the car in. But it's all money saving on petrol anyway. Back leaving at my normal time today, so I thought I could just come some back roads and give you a wee bit different commute, or some roads I've not been on for a while anyway. So we're in for a sunny day till about 3-4 o'clock, and it's forecasted rain coming in. So it might have thought to be the contact for this where I got this bulb, but I've already put on the links. Buy them on eBay. Zethors 1.1 or something they call it. You'll see it in the other film in the description. So we've also got a couple of roads closed for resurfacing. So that's why I thought I could maybe go somewhere a wee bit different. Or not the usual route anyway. And maybe see some wildlife on the way as well. We'll go left here. Up through Tinningham Village, which doesn't seem to have street lighting now. Look at that sunrise, that's beautiful. Or pre-dawn, you could say, pre-sunrise. So what you see on the video with the camera is a wee bit different, obviously, to what you see in real life. I see it darker with a brighter light than what the DJI camera shows on the TV or on the monitor as such. Aye. See how far round the sunrise is now. The days get shorter. It seems to be every time I switch my cameras off, or camera off when I commute, is when a badger runs along the road, or a deer at the side, or trots across in front. So the camera could be a good anti-road deer deterrent, but sadly seems to never seem to capture the stuff that you usually see in the mornings. But you see a lot in the mornings. You see barn owls as well, hares, plus all the wee stuff running across the road, voles, stoats, mice, and the odd rat. And of course we see the odd Mr. Fox as well. So this colder air will really finish the turn the leaves now that haven't turned. A car coming. So yeah, the big bulb in, well it's not bigger, it's the same wattage, whiter and brighter, has cured the high beamers. Cured 99% of getting blinded so far. Can't put a price on that. Sky behind. Now, let's think. Go Merrylaws Road. Then we should come to a road closure to North Berwick, which is fine. And we'll continue west from there. I can see all the red lights on up at the castle. So here. So the remembrance lights on. Put a display up at the end of the castle. Just laughing out my old bikeys, Jeeps. Mostly Suzuki's there. But he's got a couple of CJs there. Yeah, to avoid the traffic today. The last commuting film I did seemed to be loads out. Look at that light. It's brilliant. So yeah, that's as expected. Road closed, except local access. That's beautiful, isn't it? Rather keep the eyes on the road just now though. You don't see that, there's a road deer there just ran across the field. The bike definitely emits a noise that they don't like. This road has always had puddles and problems with breaking up. I used to cycle from East Fortune to Whitekirk on and off over the 19 years I was there. Well, 7 of those years I was living in Dunbar, where I bought my first flat. So the Balgone pumpkins, you've really only got today and tomorrow morning to buy any. Tomorrow is Halloween. Bit of a shame for the kids if they get washed out with heavy rain though, this forecast. A shame for folk. Well, I'm going out guysing. Don't know if they do that much now. What a transformation this headlight is on these roads with no white lines on them. UCRs, unclassified county roads, they're known as. Mostly. Some have road numbers. Oh, small partridge there. A wee bit early for work. My workplace is probably the same as every other workplace nowadays, is you go in and everybody just sits on their phone with their coffees. Me, I have tea at home before I go to work, and so I don't bother when I get to work making anything to drink. As well being out on the bike for a bit longer than sitting looking at a phone. Boys that I used to have a good crack with, they've all left now, sadly. They're off the jobs with more money. It seems to be a bit of a theme there. Full-time lads. You pay peanuts, you get monkeys to work for you, used to be an old saying. Do you want to go down North Berwick for a wee run? Yeah, we'll go right here. I'm indicating there's no one about, but you never know. Cyclists with no lights, etc. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic with a windmill as well? Oh, I've got to stop there for a photo. Wow. When I say photo, I'll just take it from the GoPro. The GoPro. It's a DJI, Bruce. Now, that would look better. Well, that turned like that. There you go. How's that? That do you for your thumbnail with I'll going windmill? We'll just nip down North Berwick. Surprising how quickly it's getting light. Since the clocks have changed, I'm commuting now at that time of dawn where it's a lot quicker than it is summer dawn, if that makes any sense. It goes from dark to light a lot quicker. So it's only the old A199, the old A1, which had the road salt on it. Hi, folk aren't long and dipping now. I need to get these canvas holes cut. You can see how bright they are against the canvas, and get those little lights through, and it actually then makes a lot more sense if folks see a single light coming towards them. It's a motorcycle, if you know what I mean. And we're now at Lickey House, so we went past here in the last film. We made Commuting, we're riding home. There you go. Because this road will be quiet, but being closed further on. Yeah, that's nice. all lit up as well. Sadly, you never see with the phone, with the camera what I see. You'd see it on the phone, obviously zoomed in. But we could go down to the harbour, or down to the East Beach anyway. We'll call it a day there, folks. Sleepy town. Just be the odd commuting car and folk walking to the train station, going about now. And the odd greenkeeper. Now I hope to get out through the woods for some walks with the dog this weekend. Some autumn walks. And if it's worth doing so, I'll take the camera, get some pictures and footage of the leaves. It's always nice. Think how busy it is here in summer, eh? It's just mobbed. So remember we were here last time. There you go, folks. Hope you enjoyed that wee ride. It's lovely, isn't it, the light? I'll head off and see you on our next film. Thanks as always, all the comments. Do get a lot of comments now, which is nice. I'll try and get back to folk. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye for now.